Have you ever walked into someone's home and wondered, how do they keep it this clean all the time? You might even feel a little discouraged, thinking, I clean all the time, but the mess just keeps coming back. Here's the truth. Having a consistently clean home isn't about scrubbing harder or spending hours deep cleaning every week. It's about doing the right little things every single day. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't wait until your teeth are covered in plaque to start brushing. You do it daily, so buildup never has a chance. The same principle applies to your home. Keeping a tidy space is about creating small, sustainable habits that become second nature. Today, I'm sharing 12 daily habits that seniors with the cleanest, most peaceful homes live by. These aren't exhausting cleaning marathons. In fact, most of them take less than 10 minutes. But together, they create a rhythm of order and calm that makes your space feel fresh, organized, and stress-free. Imagine your home is like a garden. If you pull a few weeds each day, the garden stays beautiful. But if you let things go for too long, you'll need hours, maybe even days to clean it up. The habits I'll share today are like pulling those little weeds daily. And don't skip the last habit. It's the one that even seasoned neat freaks tend to overlook. Yet it could be the secret to truly transforming your space. So if you're ready to say goodbye to clutter and hello to calm, let's dive in. Habit number 1 is so simple, yet it can completely change the way you start your day. Habit number 1, they make their bed every morning. It might seem like a small, almost insignificant task, but making the bed each morning is one of the most powerful habits shared by people with consistently clean, peaceful homes. Why? Because it sets the tone for the entire day. Have you ever walked into a bedroom where the bed is messy, the sheets are crumpled, and the pillows are scattered? Even if everything else in the room is relatively clean, that unmade bed creates an impression of disorganization. It pulls the whole space down with it. Now contrast that with a neatly made bed. The blankets are smooth, the pillows are in place, and the space instantly feels more restful and put together. Even if there's a sweater draped over a chair or a book left on the nightstand, a made bed creates a visual anchor of calm and order. But the benefits of making your bed go beyond appearances. Research has shown that people who make their bed in the morning tend to feel more productive and in control throughout the day. According to a study published in Psychology Today, this one simple action contributes to a stronger sense of well-being, focus, and self-discipline. It's what military leaders, successful entrepreneurs, and mental health experts alike describe as a keystone habit. One small action that creates a ripple effect of positive behavior throughout the day. There's also a psychological benefit. Making your bed is a physical symbol of putting the night behind you and stepping intentionally into the day. It's the first decision you make in the morning, and choosing order over chaos sets your mind in the right direction. The best part? It takes less than 2 minutes. You're not trying to win a design award. You're simply straightening the sheets, pulling up the blanket, and fluffing the pillows. That's it. But doing it every single morning creates a routine of care and structure. Here's a tip to make it stick. Tell yourself, this is my first win of the day. That mindset turns a small chore into a moment of empowerment. You're not just tidying up, you're starting your day with a sense of completion. And here's something interesting. People who make their beds are more likely to keep the rest of the room clean. Once the bed is neat, clutter becomes more noticeable, and you're more inclined to tidy up the floor, the nightstand, or that chair in the corner. One good habit leads to another, so don't underestimate this one. If you want your home to feel cleaner and your day to feel more productive, begin with the bed. You'll be amazed at how this tiny change can create such a big shift. Now that your bedroom looks instantly better, let's move on to habit number 2, a trick that keeps clutter from piling up in the first place. Habit number 2, they declutter as they go. Have you ever looked around your home and wondered, where did all this clutter come from? It's not like it appeared overnight, but it somehow crept in, little by little. That's exactly how clutter works. It's not a sudden event. It's the slow buildup of things not being put back. That's why people with consistently clean homes follow a simple, powerful rule. Don't let clutter settle in the first place. They don't wait for a big weekly cleanup. Instead, they take micro actions throughout the day. putting things back the moment they're done using them. Think about this. Have you ever taken off your shoes and told yourself, "I'll put them away later," only to find them still sitting by the door days later? Or maybe you set down a coffee cup just for now, and by the end of the week, the kitchen counter has become a catch-all. Multiply that by 10 or 12 little things a day, and you've got a cluttered home before you know it. The solution? Adopt the one-touch rule. If you pick something up, only touch it once. When you're done using it, don't set it aside. Put it away in its proper place right away. Whether it's your glasses, your knitting, a magazine, or a throw blanket, this tiny action keeps your space consistently organized, without feeling like you're constantly cleaning. What's more, studies have found that a clutter-free space improves mental clarity and reduces stress. Your home becomes not just tidier, but also more peaceful and easier to enjoy. So if you're tired of the mess creeping up on you, don't wait for it to grow. Catch it in the act and stop it before it starts. Now let's talk about habit number 3, a habit that takes less than a minute but makes your whole home feel instantly fresher. Habit number 3, they wipe surfaces daily. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately noticed a few crumbs on the counter or a light layer of dust on the coffee table? It's subtle, but it changes everything. Suddenly, the space feels a little less clean, a little more chaotic, even if everything else is in order. That's exactly why one of the most effective habits among seniors with spotless homes is incredibly simple. They wipe down surfaces every single day. This small act takes mere seconds, but it prevents grime, stains, and dust from building up. The magic of this habit lies in how easy it is and how big of an impact it has. Think about the surfaces you use the most: your kitchen counters, dining table, bathroom sink, nightstand, or coffee table. These areas are touched constantly. They collect everything from toothpaste splatters to food crumbs to fingerprints. Left unattended, these tiny messes multiply. But when you wipe as you go, messes don't stand a chance. Picture this. You walk into your kitchen first thing in the morning, the sun's coming through the window, and your countertops are spotless. No crumbs, no sticky spots, no clutter. Doesn't that instantly make your space feel more peaceful and welcoming? You don't need a heavy-duty cleaner or hours of scrubbing to make this happen. A damp microfiber cloth or a light spritz of water and vinegar is often all it takes. It's gentle on surfaces and highly effective. To make this habit stick, attach it to something you already do daily. For example, wipe the kitchen counter right after cooking or eating. Give your bathroom sink a quick swipe after brushing your teeth. Clean the coffee table before sitting down to relax at night. This only takes 30 seconds, but the result is a home that looks like it's been deep cleaned, even when it hasn't. Plus, there's a psychological bonus. When your surfaces are clean, you'll be less likely to clutter them. We naturally want to keep clean spaces clean. And that brings us to a common challenge most people face: laundry. Habit number 4, they do a load of laundry. Every day, laundry has a sneaky way of getting out of control. One day the basket is empty, and the next it's bursting at the seams. That's why seniors who keep their homes effortlessly tidy don't let laundry pile up. Instead of designating one dreaded laundry day, they do one small load of laundry each day. This habit is a total game changer. It eliminates the overwhelm that comes with dealing with heaps of clothes, towels, or bedding all at once. Instead of spending hours sorting, washing, drying, folding, and putting things away, they spend just 10 to 15 minutes a day staying on top of it. It becomes a smooth, almost automatic part of their daily rhythm. Think about it. Would you rather spend an entire Saturday afternoon buried in laundry or simply toss in a small load each morning while you sip your coffee? It's far easier on the body and mind to manage small, consistent tasks than massive, irregular ones. Plus, daily laundry is especially helpful for older adults, as it reduces the physical strain of bending, lifting, and sorting large piles. Here's how to make it simple. Toss in a load first thing in the morning, maybe yesterday's clothes and a few towels. Use a quick wash setting to save time and energy. Fold and put items away right after drying to prevent them from becoming wrinkled or forgotten. And here's the best part. When you stay ahead of laundry, you'll never have to worry about running out of clean clothes, socks, or linens again. It's a small habit that brings daily peace of mind and a much tidier home. Now let's move on to habit number 5, a simple rule that keeps your kitchen spotless, especially in the mornings when you need it most. Habit number 5, they never leave dishes overnight. Have you ever walked into your kitchen first thing in the morning, only to be greeted by a sink full of dirty dishes? It's not just unpleasant, it's stressful. That mess instantly makes it feel like your day is starting with a chore. That's why seniors with the cleanest homes follow a golden rule. They never leave dishes overnight. It might seem like a small thing, but it has a huge impact on how your home feels. A clean, empty sink sets a calm, fresh tone for the entire day. The moment you walk into your kitchen and see sparkling countertops and a tidy sink, it puts your mind at ease. You feel ready to make breakfast, brew your coffee, and start your day on the right foot. But when dishes are stacked up from the night before, your kitchen feels cluttered, and so does your mind. Now you might think, I'll just do them in the morning. But here's the catch. Mornings often bring unexpected distractions. You might feel rushed, tired, or already behind. Suddenly, those dishes become a bigger mental weight than they need to be. Instead, get into the habit of cleaning up right after dinner. It takes just 5 to 10 minutes to load the dishwasher, hand wash a few pans, and wipe down the sink. Make it part of your nightly wind-down routine. If you're cooking, try to clean as you go. Rinse knives, cutting boards, and bowls while your food is simmering. This reduces the amount of work you have to do after the meal and makes cleaning up almost effortless. And here's something interesting. When your sink is clean, you're less likely to let other messes pile up. A tidy kitchen inspires more tidiness. It creates a ripple effect of cleanliness throughout the home. So tonight, resist the urge to say, I'll get it tomorrow. Instead, take those few minutes to reset your kitchen. You'll thank yourself in the morning. Now let's move on to another sneaky source of clutter, paper. Habit number 6, they control paper clutter daily. Let's face it, paper has a way of multiplying. Bills, newspapers, receipts, flyers, magazines, junk mail. Even in a digital age, it still piles up faster than you expect. That's why seniors with truly tidy homes don't let it linger. They tackle paper clutter daily. Instead of waiting for it to build up into a daunting pile, they deal with it the moment it enters the house. This habit keeps tables, countertops, and desks clear, and it takes almost no time. Think about it. How many times have you tossed mail onto the kitchen counter, thinking you'll sort it later? A few days go by, and suddenly there's a mound of papers taking over the space. It's easy to overlook, but over time, it adds up, and it creates visual stress. Now imagine a different scenario. As soon as you walk in with the mail, you take 60 seconds to sort it. Junk mail goes straight into recycling. Bills and important documents go into an organizer or a labeled folder. Personal letters get opened and placed where they belong. Done. You don't need a fancy system. A small basket, folder, or mail sorter near your front door or on the kitchen counter works wonders. Keep a shredder nearby if you deal with sensitive documents. And once a week, take 5 to 10 minutes to file, scan, or discard anything that's no longer needed. Here's the best part. When paper clutter is under control, your home feels instantly more spacious and serene. You'll also avoid missed bills, lost documents, or that nagging feeling that something important is buried under a pile. Keeping up with paper daily might feel like a small habit, but over time, it saves you hours and keeps your home looking neat and organized. Now let's talk about habit number 7, one that might surprise you, but makes a huge difference in how fresh and inviting your home feels every single day. Habit number 7, they let fresh air in every day. Have you ever walked into a home that was perfectly clean, floors sparkling, countertops wiped, everything in its place, yet it still felt stuffy, like something was off? That's because cleanliness isn't just about what you see. It's also about what you feel. Seniors with the freshest, most inviting homes know a simple but powerful trick. They open their windows every day. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of fresh air makes a world of difference. It helps clear out indoor pollutants, moisture, cooking odors, and that stale, lived-in feeling that can linger in any home. You might not see air quality, but you can feel it, and so can anyone who visits. Think about how it feels after cooking a strong-smelling meal, maybe fish, garlic, or something fried. Even if you clean the kitchen afterward, the scent often sticks around. Or during the colder months, when windows stay shut for days or even weeks, the air inside starts to feel heavy and musty. That's not just in your head. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, indoor air can be 2 to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air, especially when windows are never open. Now picture this. You wake up, head to the kitchen to start your morning coffee, and crack open a kitchen window. As the cool morning breeze flows in, it feels like your entire space just took a deep breath. It instantly feels fresher, even if you didn't clean a single thing. Make it a habit. Open the windows while doing your morning routine or tidying up. In warmer weather, you can open multiple windows to create a cross breeze that moves stale air out and fresh air in. Even in winter, just a small crack for 5 minutes can flush out stale air without freezing the house. Here's the bonus. Fresh air doesn't just help your home, it helps you. Studies show that fresh air can improve concentration, energy levels, and even mood. When your environment feels lighter and fresher, so do you. This habit is about more than comfort. It's about creating a home that feels truly alive. Habit number 8, they dust high-touch surfaces daily. Let's be honest, nothing ruins a clean home like a layer of dust. You could have spotless floors and sparkling counters, but if your shelves or side tables are dusty, the whole space looks neglected. That's why seniors with the cleanest homes don't wait for dust to take over. They dust high-touch surfaces every single day. Why does this matter so much? Dust builds up quickly, and it's not just unsightly, it's unhealthy. Dust is made up of dead skin cells, pet dander, fabric fibers, pollen, and even dust mites. If left unchecked, it affects not just how your home looks, but also how it feels, especially for anyone with allergies or respiratory issues. But here's the good news. Daily dusting doesn't have to be a big production. It's all about a little bit every day. Instead of trying to tackle the whole house once a week, or worse, once a month, you spend just 2 to 3 minutes wiping down the spots you use and see the most. Think about it. How often do you touch your coffee table, nightstand, or TV remote? These surfaces collect dust quickly because we interact with them daily. And once dust settles, it doesn't stay put. It spreads. By wiping down just a few of these areas each day, you stay ahead of the buildup and keep your home looking polished without ever feeling overwhelmed. Here's how to get started. Keep a microfiber cloth or feather duster somewhere accessible, like a kitchen drawer or on a shelf in the living room. Each day, pick 3 to 5 surfaces and give them a quick wipe. Rotate your focus throughout the week. Coffee table on Monday, bookshelves on Tuesday, TV stand and remotes on Wednesday, and so on. You can even make it part of your evening routine. Right before bed, do a quick wipe down of your bedroom nightstand and dresser. And here's a hidden benefit. When your surfaces are clean and dust-free, they reflect more light. Your home not only feels fresher, it looks brighter too. This tiny daily habit creates a big difference over time. Your home always feels ready for guests, for relaxation, and for you to enjoy with a sense of calm pride. Now let's move on to habit number 9, an effortless evening routine that can completely transform how peaceful and organized your mornings feel. Habit number 9, they tidy up before bed. Have you ever woken up, walked into your living room, and immediately felt a wave of stress because of the mess left from the day before? Maybe there are dishes still in the sink, shoes scattered near the door, mail spread across the coffee table, or a blanket tossed haphazardly over the back of the couch. A cluttered space first thing in the morning can put you in a bad mood before your day even begins. That's exactly why seniors with the cleanest homes swear by a simple nightly habit. They spend just 5 to 10 minutes tidying up before bed. It's not about deep cleaning, it's about a quick reset that makes a huge difference in how your home feels and how you start your day. Why does this work so well? Because your home is like your mind's environment. When your surroundings are calm and organized, you feel more centered and in control. Tidying up at night is like pressing a reset button so you can wake up with a clean slate. Instead of being greeted by yesterday's mess, you step into a peaceful space that feels fresh and welcoming. Think about this. Have you ever left dirty dishes in the sink overnight, only to regret it the next morning when the smell hits or the food is harder to clean? Or walked into the living room and thought, ugh, I need to clean this before I can even enjoy my coffee. That heaviness lingers in the back of your mind all day, making you feel behind before you've even begun. Now imagine the opposite. You wake up, walk into your living room, and everything is in its place. No dirty dishes, no clutter, just a calm, tidy space. You instantly feel lighter, more energized, and ready to take on the day. A real-life example. Let's say it's the end of a busy day and you're tired, but instead of collapsing onto the couch, you take 10 minutes to fold the throw blankets, fluff the pillows, and stack the magazines neatly on the coffee table. You clear the dinner plates, wipe down the counters, and do a quick check of the floor for anything out of place, maybe a pair of shoes or a bag that needs to be put away. That's it. You didn't clean the whole house, but you created order. And now when you wake up tomorrow, your home already feels inviting and under control, like it's helping you start the day rather than working against you. How to start this habit today. 1. Set a 10-minute timer. Keep it short so it never feels like a burden. You'll be surprised how much you can do in just 10 minutes when you're focused. 2. Focus on high-traffic areas. Prioritize your kitchen, living room, and bedroom, where the mess is most noticeable and where you begin and end your day. 3. Pair it with your evening routine. Just like brushing your teeth or setting out your clothes for tomorrow, make this part of winding down. 4. Involve your partner or family. Everyone can do a small part. Putting away their own items or wiping down a surface. It's quick teamwork that pays off. And here's the best part. When you start your day in a clean, peaceful space, you're more likely to keep it that way. Tidying up at night prevents mess from building up, reduces morning stress, and sets a tone of calm and control for the whole day. Habit number 10, they keep cleaning supplies within reach. Have you ever spotted a small spill on the counter or a toothpaste stain in the bathroom sink and thought, I'll clean that later, only to forget about it until it's dried and harder to clean? That's a common reason mess piles up. Cleaning supplies are too far out of reach. Seniors with the cleanest homes understand that the key to keeping things tidy isn't just effort, it's accessibility. That's why they keep their cleaning supplies within arm's reach, right where the mess tends to happen. Why this habit works. When supplies are close by, cleaning becomes instant and effortless. You don't have to think twice or hunt through closets. You see a mess, you wipe it up, done. It becomes second nature, and you stop giving dirt and grime a chance to settle in. Imagine this. You're in the kitchen and notice crumbs on the counter. If your cloth and cleaner are under the sink, you can grab them in seconds. But if they're in a hall closet or down in the laundry room, it's easy to say, I'll get to it later. How to make this habit work for you. Kitchen. Keep a microfiber cloth and multi-surface spray under the sink. Consider adding disinfectant wipes for quick spills. Bathroom. Store a small basket with glass cleaner, disinfectant spray, and toilet wipes in the vanity. Living room. Have a duster tucked behind a bookshelf or in a side table drawer. Bedroom. Keep a lint roller and dust cloth in your nightstand for touch-ups. These tiny cleaning stations help you act immediately, rather than postponing messes for later. And here's the bonus. When cleaning feels easy and instant, it no longer feels like a chore. It becomes a natural part of your daily rhythm, as casual as brushing crumbs off your shirt. Stay tuned for habit number 11, where we'll explore a simple shift that can make your home look instantly cleaner without lifting a finger. Habit number 11, they keep floors clean with a quick daily sweep. Have you ever walked barefoot through your home and suddenly felt crumbs, dust, or pet hair under your feet? It's a small discomfort, but it instantly makes your space feel dirty, even if the rest of your home is spotless. That's why seniors with the cleanest, most comfortable homes make one simple habit a part of their daily routine. They sweep or vacuum their floors every single day. It doesn't take long, just a few minutes, but the results are transformative. Clean floors create an immediate feeling of freshness and order. In fact, floors are one of the most overlooked but most noticeable parts of any home. You might have gleaming countertops and perfectly arranged furniture, but if the floors are dusty, littered with crumbs, or covered in pet fur, the whole space feels neglected. Why this habit matters. Your floors are the silent collectors of daily life. Everything settles there. Dust from the air, dirt from your shoes, pet hair, crumbs and debris from everyday activities. It's easy to ignore at first, but after a few days the buildup becomes visible, and by then, the chore feels overwhelming. That's why seniors who keep their homes effortlessly clean don't wait until things look dirty. They've learned a key truth. If you sweep or vacuum high-traffic areas daily, dirt never gets the chance to accumulate. And the best part? You never have to deep clean in a rush before guests arrive or spend an entire weekend trying to catch up. Think about it. Have you ever skipped sweeping for a couple of days and then looked down at your kitchen floor only to realize how much had built up? Pet hair clings to corners, crumbs gather near the stove, and dust settles in hallways. Suddenly, what could have been a 3-minute sweep now feels like a major job. That's the danger of delay. Now imagine the alternative. Every evening, or after each meal, you take a quick moment to run a broom or a cordless vacuum through your kitchen, down the hallway, and across the living room. Just a few strokes and it's done. You go to bed with clean floors and wake up to a fresh, inviting space. How to start this habit? Start with a simple floor cleaning routine that fits into your current schedule. Here's how. After cooking, while the stove is cooling down or the dishwasher is running, take a minute to sweep up crumbs or food particles in the kitchen. Before bed, do a 2-minute vacuum or sweep in your main living areas. Focus on high-traffic zones like the hallway, kitchen, and entryway. If you have pets, keep a lightweight cordless vacuum or a pet hair broom in a convenient spot so you can quickly pick up fur throughout the day. Keep your tools accessible. Store a broom or duster in a closet near your busiest spaces. A handy location makes all the difference. The surprising benefit of clean floors. There's something almost magical about walking across your home in bare feet and feeling nothing but smooth, clean flooring beneath you. It gives you a sense of control, calm, and comfort. Clean floors change how a space feels. They make rooms feel brighter, fresher, and more spacious. And here's something many people don't expect. When your floors are clean, you're more motivated to keep the rest of your space tidy too. It creates momentum. If your floor is clean, you'll want your countertops and surfaces to match. One good habit feeds the next. Habit number 12. They take time to enjoy their clean home. Now let's talk about the most important habit of all, enjoying the space you've worked so hard to keep clean. What's the point of doing all this? Sweeping, wiping, organizing, if you never take a moment to pause and simply enjoy it? Seniors with the cleanest homes understand that a tidy space isn't just about order or appearances. It's about creating an environment where they feel calm, peaceful, and truly at home. They know that even the smallest rituals of cleanliness serve a bigger purpose: to support a life that feels relaxed, grounded, and fulfilling. Imagine this. You've just swept the floors, wiped down the kitchen, and folded the throw blanket on the couch. Instead of jumping up to do something else, you make a hot cup of tea, light a candle, sit in your favorite chair, and simply breathe. You feel the clean air, notice the fresh scent, enjoy the way the sunlight hits the freshly polished floor. That's what this is all about. How to make this a daily habit. Build in quiet time after cleaning. Whether it's 5 minutes or half an hour, carve out a short window where you do nothing but enjoy your space. Create a relaxation spot. A cozy corner with a soft chair, blanket, and good lighting can become your go-to place for calm. Engage your senses. Light a scented candle, diffuse essential oils, or open a window for fresh air. Let your space feel good, not just look good. Invite connection. Enjoy your clean space with others. Invite a friend over for coffee, host a small dinner, or have a quiet conversation at the kitchen table. We've now covered 12 powerful habits that seniors with the cleanest, most peaceful homes follow every day. And here's the real secret. Keeping a clean home isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter, in small, consistent ways. Your home doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to feel good to you. That's the goal. So here's your challenge. Pick one habit from this list, just one. Maybe it's making your bed every morning. Maybe it's tidying up before bed or sweeping the kitchen after dinner. Whatever you choose, try it for 1 week, just 7 days. See how it transforms your space and how you feel in it. And now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits do you already follow? Which one are you excited to try? Drop a comment below, and if you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more simple, stress-free living tips. Thanks for watching. And remember, your home is not just a place to live. It's a place to feel good. Let's make it that way, one small habit at a time.